Hello there, welcome back to Build with the Boys. It's time for our weekly catch-up. There's lots to catch up on, but I know probably 99.9% of you that are tuning in to find out who won. Because we haven't run the competition for the sake of the YouTube people. The competition wasn't run on YouTube, it was run over on Facebook. We're just showing the results of the competition here. Now, there is only one way you could decide who wins the Formula One car, or look at it, people, drink it in. The Bill and the Boys keyring. The only logical way you could do it is with a duck race. So if you entered into the competition, you've been given a duck, and we're going to race them. So I'll just have a quick check out of the window. I can see the ducks are on the starters' orders. So it's now time to head on over to World of Ducks. Bit much that, isn't it? Bit overproduced. I think I went a bit over the top with the duck graphics. But we are going to have 3 races. So race number 1 is going to be for prize number 1, which is a JM Bricklayer F1 car that looks like this. So without further ado, let's head over to the ducks and let's see who our first lucky winner is. Ken! Out of nowhere! Where'd he come from, right? I'm watching that thinking, okay, this and then boom! Out of nowhere! Well done, Ken. I'm so happy Ken won. Ken's great. That's costume Ken. Thank you, Ken. Thank you for entering. Your prize will be on its way to you. We'll be in touch very soon. I'm going to slide into your DMs. I need some information, but the prize isn't being sent out by me. It's being sent out by JM Bricklayer, so I'll send it directly to you. So that's 1 down. Everybody that was in it still has a shot at winning one of these, except for Ken. Ken's now out. So Ken's duck is removed from the race. We're going to move back over to the Thunder Pond and see who wins the next one. And the next one is for, again, we've got 2 of these giveaways. So the next one is going to also win a JM Bricklayer Formula One car. Let's head over to Thunder Lake and see who wins the next one. What a race! Sheldon, you've won. I'm so happy for you as well. So Sheldon has won one as well. So excellent. So well done, Ken. Well done, Sheldon. I will be in touch to get your details because, again, it's not coming from me. It's coming from JM Bricklayer. They will send this to you directly. So I'll slide into your DMs. I'm going to need some information. Send that back to me. As soon as you get back to me, this journal gets out to you. Fantastic. Well done, gentlemen. That's really well. Now, one more race. One more race, and it's for the big one. Something for a building the boys keyring. You are about to become the envy of the world. So let's head back over to Thunder Pond and find out who wins the building the boys keyring. Leo Keith! Now, Lee, my advice would be to up the security around your house, because people are going to want to get this. Honestly, they're going to break in to get this, because this is sought after. I'm having to fight people off outside all the time because they're trying to get in to get themselves a mad limited edition. And no, it's a product placement, building the boys keyring. But well done, mate. You got one of these. I will, again, slide your DMs, because this will be sent out by me, and we'll find out exactly where you are. For those of you who I promise one of these two still haven't got one, I promise you get one. I promise you get one. Everything is getting in the way of life at the moment, but I assure you, you will be getting one. There'll be more competitions coming, so you're about to win yourself one. But that's all from World of Ducks. Weird, that, isn't it? It's weird. It's too much. It's too much. It's overproduced. It's overproduced. Too much for a duck race. Too much. Far too much. So back to the weekly catch-up. Congratulations to all our winners. I'm so happy to be able to do all that for all of you. It's been a lot of fun. And commiserations. If you didn't win this time, there'll be more competitions coming up. I think we might run a competition during the live stream where we build Tortuga, where we'll be able to give another key ring away. You lucky people. I spoil you, don't I? I do, I spoil you. So what have we been up to? Loads. Loads and loads and loads. We've had so much come through. I'm swamped again. I get to a point where I'm doing all right, and then I'm swamped again. Now, this is me being positive. I had a delivery from Fan Homes today, and I thought, okay, well, they're back on track. That's good. That's good. And it came with a free gift, and I thought, oh, okay. And the free gift was, now, if you can remember the last time, we had the Nano Gauntlet that caused all of the furore. Well, this time, to go with it, we've got the regular gauntlets. This is the gauntlet that's come through, and this is pretty much identical to what you're going to be getting from the Marvel Replica collection. And I thought, that's quite nice. So I took mine out of the box, and yeah, it's broke. It's broke, so that's a real real sign of quality. I'm being positive. I can fix it. But it's bad, isn't it? It came out the box like that. Yeah. Lovely collection of replicas. It's fine. Okay, so that's what they both look like now. So we've got, there you go. There's your hands. But yeah, this one's buggered. But we'll have to, I don't know, glue it or something, or use some resin to hold it. But it's not great, is it? But it's a free gift. But again, if that's what the replica collection is going to be like. But positive, staying positive. What else have we had turn up? Loads. The other thing we've had as well arrive. Now this arrived yesterday. So we have got the link kit. So we've got the Marble Run link kit. So I have got, which was very kindly sent to us, I've gone through before. We have got Marble Night City, which I'm going to build this Saturday. So Saturday, hopefully, this one will be up on the channel. Editing permitted, it might be Sunday, but Saturday I'm building that. And it'll be ready to go up onto the channel. And then we will be able to link the two together and see them running. Now this is very unique because, I mean, you wouldn't just buy this. The only way you're ever going to buy this is if you own both of those. But this has got LEDs and whatnot, so not only is it going to make this thing fully automated and join the two together and have them run at the same time, it's also going to light up. How cool is that? And I'm looking forward to seeing that. It's going to be nice. It's going to be really nice. Other things that we've bought. Now, if you can remember, I showed you last time we spoke, I showed you the Van Gogh diorama. Lego, well, brick-built diorama. Well, another one's turned up. So, I have now received Salvador Dali. So we have Salvador Dali there as well. It's lovely. These will be up this week. I've looked at them. There's not that much to build. So those would be nice quick ones that we can get done. We had some tumbler. So some tumbler's gone up. I've got to build some more tumbler to go with it. I've got to finish that off. I just haven't, I've not edited it. I filmed a lot of stuff. I just haven't edited. Like the Doll's House. I just need to edit it all. Doll's House is now finished. It's done. I've just got to edit it. And it's that's taking the time. But I'm getting through it. I'm getting there, okay? So it won't be much longer now. And Lancaster. So I started on the Lancaster again because I need to wade through that. So I'm smashing through Lancaster over the next week. So I've got a fairly full schedule. I was talking to me, the old mate Mark, about the amount of stuff I've got to do. And I said to him, he said, oh, you should take time for yourself and whatnot. And I agree, I should. But when it all builds up, it's constantly in the back of my mind. I'm thinking, I just want to get this stuff built. I want to get it done. And then I'll feel a lot better about it, you know. And it's a bit easier now because now Doll's House is out of the way. I've got that monthly pack isn't coming anymore. So it's a bit easier. I've had all three of the missing gauntlet packs arrive. So I'm going to be doing those in kind of one sitting. Those won't take long at all. And I've got lots of other little bits and pieces I just want to do and I want to get done. And I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, it's going to be good. Since we last spoke, there has been a new model launch, and it is this one. There is nothing more powerful than a little boy's dream, except, of course, for the Apache helicopter. The Apache helicopter has got both missiles and machine guns. It is the perfect complement to weaponry and an absolute death machine. So that's what it is. That's from Agora. That's the Apache. It's nice, man. I mean, it's really nice. It's not for me. It's not for me. It's nice that you can display it away from the base, but if you want it to work and do its thing, it needs to sit on the base. The base itself is what's going to turn the propellers. But there's a lot that comes with it that I quite like, these little touches that Agora are doing. Now, I will say this, Agora are expensive, but I think the price on that one's not so bad. You're going to be looking at 120 quid a month for that one, but it's built over a year. So in 12 packs over a year, it'll all be done. So it's no different to any other part work, really. I mean, it's just done quicker. You can spread it over 2 years. There is that option as well. So you can receive packs every other month. And you can spread it over 2 years. So it's like 60 something quid a month, which I think is fair. I think the price is fair for what it is, and the price is good. But what's really nice about this one is you get an absolute buttload of weaponry with it. So you get every single missile that thing's ever fired. And you get lots of little cases for those missiles as well, which is quite cute. See, in a horrendous kind of way. But you can load those missiles into the helicopter. The other really cool thing about it is it comes with an absolute just boatload of decals. So you can make that helicopter from where you want it to be. So you can have it as the American one. You can have it as the UK. I think France is one of them, Italy. So you can have it from wherever you want it from, which I think is lovely. And I like that Agora are doing this because it's kind of like what they did with the Bond car, where you could have it battle damaged or normal. And also with the wheels as well. You can either have them pre-wired or you can wire them yourself. I like that. That's a really cool thing, that it's giving you options. So even though it's not for me, and it isn't for me, it's not in my wheelhouse. Even though it's not for me, I still think it's a lovely thing. I think it's a really nice model. And yeah, I think it's a good one. I genuinely do. And I'm sure it's going to look really nice when those are done. I think it's going to be a beaut, though, and it really is. But War Machine's not really my thing. I mean, I know I'm doing the Lancaster bomber, but as I've discussed before, For me, the Lancaster crosses into historical. It's part of our lexicon, it's part of our kind of pop culture, if you will, with the dam busters and whatnot. But modern kind of weapons of war are not really my thing. But I mean, beautiful can appreciate beautiful. I think that's beautiful. I think it's really nice, really really nice. Speaking of people who think they're beautiful, my boy handsome Jack Heartthrob had his first defense of his title against the Mountain and Oliver Kay, and he came out on top. And here he is, modest as ever, celebrating his win. Bless him. So it was a lot of fun. That fight is on the channel, so you can go and see the triple threat, and massive respect to all three boys. His opponents were fantastic, they really were, and I'm proud of all of them. I think they put on a hell of a show, they really did. They all stepped their game up, and they were. I think they stole the show, in my opinion. I think those boys stole the show. They really did, and not just Jack. I think Mountain particularly was remarkable. I thought he did fantastic. You can see if you watch the video, he takes a lot of punishment in that one, but comes back fighting. And I think, even though he's my boy, I think Mountain was robbed from his win, and you'll see what I mean if you watch the fight. But bless him. We have got more coming up, so we have got more shows coming up, and here they are. An Academy show coming up on the 14th, which is not just the kids, the adults as well, where they're displaying kind of their skills and whatnot. But then the one you would have seen after is Riot. That is also an Academy show, but it's the first time they've done an 18 plus show. So what is an 18 plus show? Well, it's not a family show, is what it's not. So that's exactly what that's implied. It's like everything else is very family oriented. So EVW shows a fantastic night out for the family. They're great. An 18 plus show is exactly that. It's something for the adults. So the language is going to be a little fruitier, shall we say. The moves are going to be a little bit more extreme, and the weapons are going to be plentiful. It's things that wouldn't be appropriate for kids. So if you do want to watch a banging night of wrestling, well, right there, you got your pick of two happening on the same day. Fantastic stuff. But yeah, I can't recommend it enough. Link to tickets down below. What else have we got coming up this week? So we've got so much, right? So I'm doing Van Gogh this week. That's definitely happening. I am doing the marble runs. The marble run has been going to be built on Saturday. I will have 4 Lancaster up this week. The remainder of the Doll's House is I've got to get it edited, and it's got to go up this week, and then it's just finished. I have got Gauntlet. I've got so much to do. I was on a live stream tonight. Penny over at Penny's Pit Stop invited me to a live stream. So again, I've not stopped. I came in literally from work straight on the live stream. I finished the live stream. I had something to eat quickly. I've just watched Scotland labour themselves to a 1-1 victory against the Swiss. Yeah. And then I've come straight here to do this, and I've not stopped. So again, I'm 100 miles per hour all the time at the moment. I've seen some interesting things about the Titanic this week. So I've seen the mast that's being fit to the Titanic, and it is 45 centimetres. That's, significant. So I've seen the aft mast, and it's metal. So if you're wondering, that thing's not a plastic mast, it's a metal mast. Now, my concern of that is, once that's screwed on, that looks like it could break quite easily, and we've still got to bolt things to the decks. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know whether or not I'm going to have to have a look at it, see what comes in that complete pack, and make an executive decision on whether or not we do it now or we wait a little bit. Because my concern is anything that long, it does need a lot of torque to then snap it off, and that's my concern. Now, no one's going to come in and snap it. That's not going to happen, but it could. That's my thing. I think if I've got to turn it or maneuver it to screw those decks together, that catching on something is going to be enough to bend or buckle it, and I don't want to do that. So it's a concern. It is what it is. It's a concern. But we'll see. The other one was, I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but again, I was speaking to my old bud Mark about this. The rigging of the Titanic. I think they had to give a string. I don't know that, so please don't quote me on it, but I think it's string. I'm not using string. If they send a string, I'm not using string. I'm using wire, is what I'm using. I'm going to use wire and use black wire to do it because I would rather have that. String just looks like crap. And once it perishes, it snaps and whatnot, and you're buggered, and it just happens. A good example of that you can see here. See this here? That is the Orca, and it was from McFarlane Movie Maniacs, and I've had that about 20 years now. But it had a lot of string attached to it that made the rigging of the Orca, and it all just perished over the years. It went brittle, it wasn't good, so it all just sort of gave up. I don't want that happens to the Titanic. Now, even though the Titanic's going to be a great big case, I just think it's easier. I think it's easier to use wire. I think wire will look better. I think it will hold. And they might be giving us wire, but if they're not, I'm using wire. And this is the problem. The reason why I'm telling you this is because typically I build everything stock on the channel, and always have done. And the reason for that is so anybody who's watching it literally doesn't need tools or anything. They don't need me going, oh, and use this and do this and just whip your Dremel out like I used to get when I was building these. It's so anybody watching the channel can just build it. They can build it with what they get, So I try and use the screwdrivers they give us as much as I can, but I've got to be realistic. But I typically don't mod anything or change anything until it's done. Once it's done, I'll mod away. But whilst I'm building the channel, I build it so whoever's watching it can build it exactly as it's meant to be built. So everything's built stock. But there's no way. If they give a string, there's no way I'm rigging that thing just to show you me doing it stock. It's not happening. So if they do, I will show you how to rig it. I will show you how to get the string through the holes and how to tie it and whatnot on one or two, and then I'm doing it the wire. I just am. I mean, it's I'm not saying do as I do, but that's what I'm doing. It's just the way it is for me, I'm afraid. But we'll see. I don't know, and it's interesting because we've only got like 20. We got 20 issues of the Titanic left to go. That's it. And it's going to be weird. It's going to be emotional, that one, watching that go. It means I've only got to research 20 more Titanic stories, which is lovely. Because I'm running out of Titanic stories. I'm not. There's still loads. But my favourite ones are a few and far between at this point. But I've still got some big hitters. But it means we will come into the end of that one. I have got to do the remainder of Batman. I've just got to finish that up. But that's not going to take long at all. So... honestly, it's lean what you get in Batman this month, so that's not going to take me long. It's not. And then we'll be getting back round to almost Titanic time again. So it's been fun. It's been really good. I mean, I've made some solid progress on a lot of what we're building at the moment, and that's been really good. What I've been watching, The Boys. So the Boys is back. Now, The Boys isn't for everyone. It really isn't. I mean, the funniest thing that's happened at the moment for me with The Boys is there's a lot of people complaining about the politics of The Boys. And it's like, are you only just getting it? They haven't just switched their kind of what they're saying. They've been saying the same thing from the start. What makes me laugh is like people are outraged about it. It's like, you only just noticing what this show was about. You've watched like, bloody hell, 66 episodes at this point, and you're only just getting what it's about right now. It's like, bloody hell. I really enjoy The Boys. It is not for everyone. It really isn't. I mean, it is strong. When I say it's strong, I mean it's strong. So the sexual content, the violence, the drugs, the language is strong. So it isn't for it's not everybody's cup of tea, shall we say. But it's certainly mine. I've really enjoyed it. I think it's a fantastic show. But it's old school as well, so we're getting like one episode a week. So they released 3, and now it's like 1 a week. I believe the next one's released at 3 a.m. And even though I'm not going to get up at 3 a.m., everything in my head right now is going, I could get up at 3 a.m. and watch it. I'm not going to do that. The other thing that we watched is Doctor Who. So me and the kid really, really like this series of Doctor Who. I know everyone doesn't, and that's fine, to each their own. We do. We're really enjoying it. And the detractors, you can't please all the people all the time. We're enjoying it. We've really enjoyed it. And the episode that's just gone got a lot of reaction out of Oscar because all the revelations are coming through, and we really enjoyed it. I thought it was fantastic. And we are looking forward to the finale, which is we're going to watch tomorrow night. So me and the kid are going to stay up and we're gonna watch it because they do appear on iPlayer at 1 minute past midnight, and this is part of it as well. So the detractors are kind of saying that the ratings are really low. The reason why the ratings are really low is because it's the first time they've done this streaming. If you're a massive Doctor Who fan, you're not going to wait until 7 o'clock on Saturday evening to watch it. You can literally watch it at midnight. So streaming numbers do not match terrestrial numbers. Terrestrial TV is becoming a thing of the past. It's like Christmas. I know they did some of it last Christmas, but this Christmas I've already heard all of Christmas Day's television is going to be available from midnight. It's just going to be, so the whole lot you can just stream on Christmas Day at your leisure as and when you want. Rather than this happens at this time and this happens at this time. The news obviously will still be where it is always, and I don't think you can watch the King's speech early. Everything else, here it is, and you can just watch it at your leisure. You don't have to wait until, we've got to wait till 9 o'clock to watch this, and EastEnders on 10:45. You want to watch EastEnders at 2, watch it at 2. That's how they're doing it. Because the world's changed. How we watch television has changed, and we stream. So to make judgment over Doctor Who's success based on how many people are watching it when it goes out for broadcast is insanity. Because again, if you're a massive Doctor Who fan, and this would happen to any Doctor, if you brought back the David Tennant everyone loves, and it was on at midnight, no one's going to wait until 8 o'clock the following evening to watch it. They're going to watch it at midnight. So that's what's going on here. But I've really enjoyed it. I think it's fantastic. I've really enjoyed it. And again, I know it's not for everybody, but it is for us. That's all I can say, really. We've really enjoyed it. I tend to be a little bit open-minded. And that's, for me, it's been a good one. It can't all be David Tennant, people. I mean, that's the one thing. It can't just be David Tennant forever. It can't. You're going to get different Doctors. There's going to be different interpretations of them. They're all going to have their own personalities, because is that not the point? So just enjoy this one. If you don't enjoy it, relax. A new one will be along shortly. And that's, it's the way it is. There are things that I would like to build coming up on the channel. One of them is, so I have been sent the Routemaster bus from Roker. That's on the way. It's this one. So that is heading my way. So we will bring that when it turns up. I've also got a book note coming. And I couldn't tell you anything about it. I was contacted by a company that said, this was ages ago, would you like to build this book note for us? And I said, sure. Never heard from them again. And then out of the blue, I got a message today saying, it's back in stock, we sent it to you, it's turning up tomorrow. I'm like, okay. So I've got a book note coming your way. So that'll be good. I've also got the smallest fun hole model they've done to date, and I really like it. So there is a tiny fun hole model coming, so 300 pieces, and it's a chicken coop. It's really cute. The reason why I like it is because, as much as I can champion fun hole to you, so it's great, trust me, it still requires you to take a fairly huge leap of faith rather than just trust me and lay out quite a chunk of money on these. This one gives you the opportunity to go in as entry level as possible, right, and just see for yourself. So you can see if the quality is good. You can see if the lights work. You can see if I'm just full of it. If I'm not. You can see for yourself. You could get this little one. It's gorgeous. It's a little chicken coop, and it goes with multiple sets. We've got Alan, you can see Alan's, he's just here. Oh, you can't see him. I don't think you can see him. We've got Alan, our carpenter, over there. He's, I've got him here. Alan is very quickly becoming the mascot of Fun Hall. He's appearing in everything at the moment. He's the carpenter, so when everyone's building anything, Alan turns up in his van to help out. So we're going to have Alan build the chicken coops. That'll be good when that one's here. And there's some really nice ones. I think there's a massive one coming from them, and it looks like Fun Hall are doing modular sets. So you're about to join buildings together, like city sets. And the first one looks an absolute peach. I don't know if I can say what it is, so I'm not going to say what it is. I can't remember if I'm allowed to say or not, so I'm not going to say, but it's really nice, really nice. But yeah, it looks like they're doing the big kind of modular buildings. You can make a city, and how good would that be? Because these will light up. Imagine a light up city. Can you imagine it? It's going to be really good. So that's what we've got doing there. So schedule-wise, Batman will be up this week, definitely. Probably tomorrow night, if I'm honest with you. That's in fact, I'm probably going to sort it out after this. So Batman will be up tomorrow night. We will have the Van Gogh will be up probably Friday. There'll be some Lancaster coming up at some point, don't know when. The Marble Night City will be up on Saturday. Hopefully, I can then do the connector set on the Sunday. So once we've built Night City, because that's not quick, Night City is going to take about 6 or 7 hours to do. Once Night City is done, we can join the two together and we can see it all running. That'll be good. And that's about it. And then we go back to next week and more of the same. But it's been good. It's been really good. If you've got any questions, you can send them to buildingtheboys@outlook.com. We'd be happy to answer them for you. If you've got any requests, we're happy to do that as well. I've had a few people ask for birthday shout-outs, things like that. More than happy to do that for you. So if you ever want to shout out on the channel, we're more than happy to shout out. If it's a congratulations, if it's a well done, if it's a whatever, if it's a woohoo, we're happy to do that for you. Love hearing from you, I do. Thank you to everybody who entered the competition, and congratulations to our lucky winners. I will be in touch very, very, very soon, so you can claim your prizes. That's about all from me. We will be back, as I said, with more of the same and lots of new things as well. Faster you know it. But until then, the world where you can be anything at all, just be nice. Take care, and I'll see you very soon for more from Building the Boys. Take care, and I'll see you then.